morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you guys are checking in, I want to give you greetings and salutations. I want to thank you so very much for checking in today. I'm going to do something. I can't really do this fast, but I'm going to do it as fast as possible so that you guys can see the ghetto version of actually doing a life-size cutout. I got people in the group always ask me, how do you do life-size cutouts? I tell you guys, I do it on a 4-foot by 8-foot foam board. This process is going to be a little bit detailed today. You're definitely going to need foam board. You're going to need some type of printing media, such as I use Orifal. I just got the number yesterday and I can't remember it, guys, so you got to forgive me on that. But it's Orifal. It's the same media that I use to do the casket cap panels, my stickers, my labels, my fat heads, life-size cutouts, and something else. I actually forgot the other thing, but I do a couple things with the same type of media because it's versatile. And in my business and in your business too, you need to be using things that are very versatile that you can cross-promote and do things like that. So you're going to need the foam board. Normally you need a wide format printer. You need at least one that's 36 inches. I don't even think they make them 36 inches. I'm really not sure. I think it's 24, 30, 54, and a 64. I have the 64, so I don't have a problem printing them out. But your cutout is going to be 6 feet, the actual printout. 6 feet going up and down, 3 feet going left and right. So I'm going over to the side. I gotta go grab some material that I use. Now, what I do, I already have pre-cut sections that I've already cut off doing other foam boards. So if I have them stuck together, that's because I already did one before. And if they're stuck together, that means that I've done two before. So I am going to take one of these off of here. It's already taped together and stuff, guys. So take one of these up off of here. Probably gonna be this one up top because I'm just liking how it's looking. It's nice and even. I can use that to chop down the next piece. So I'm just gonna put this one to the side. Slap that one to the side. Not even gonna think about it. All right. So yes, you need some foam board. You don't actually need this top piece. I keep it on hand because I do other things after I do these. Right here, I actually recycle the 2x4s and I do like the 2x3 poster board cutouts. Those go really well. A lot of people come in, they don't want to get a life-size cutout, but they want a poster board that they can put up maybe on the wall or at the funeral or the memorial service or the birthday party or whatever they're doing. So the leftover 2x4s are great for, one, measuring out my next life-size cutouts, and two, I can take the same piece of material and make an extra $50 to $80 off this piece of material here. So my life-size cutouts, I do those for $150. Give me 1 second, I need some tape. So like I say, this is not going to be a fast process, but it's going to be detailed. You're going to know exactly what I do. And if you want to do it, I'm doing this on my regular tables. That's why I need a warehouse, guys. I got a lot of space up in here, but not enough functional space. So, all right, I got that lined up. I just keep this right here steady. Because what I'm going to do, I take a ruler. I got a really big ruler. I'm going to show it to you guys in a minute. That sounded kind of crazy. I got a really big ruler. Check this out, though. Tape this down. Boom. Hey yo, I noticed boom is one of my favorite words when I'm doing my videos. That's crazy. That's when I want to make a point. Alright, so I got this really big ruler. Like you guys know, I got this really big ruler. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see this joker. It's a very long ruler. You're going to need something like this because the little wood rulers, the yardsticks, whatever, that's not going to do. I believe this one is, it's a little bit over 6 feet. I think it's like over 6.5 feet actually. I'm 6'1", so this ruler, I don't know if you guys could actually see the top of this. This ruler is standing over me, so yeah, I believe this ruler is like 6'6". But anyway, it makes perfect long straight edge for me to be able to cut off that next piece of material so that it can be my next piece of work space for my cutout. So I'm gonna cut this piece out right here, guys. Line this up nice and straight, go down, make a little indentation inside, get my pre-cut. Always use a fresh blade when you're doing a pre-cut, because otherwise the foam board, you can actually mess that up on the bottom and it gets real ugly and nasty up under there if your knife ain't perfectly brand new. I mean, you don't have to use a brand new one, but you need to use a good quality blade. Don't use one with dull at the tip. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Alright, cut that piece out. I think it might be, you know what, let me go over it one more time. I might got a couple pieces. Usually I just like to give it a slight tug and it comes right up. But, boom. Let's go down one more time, nice and smooth. It should be ready to come up now. I do it right to the table, guys. I'm not even tripping on this table. It's actually like our workstation, so down here at the bottom probably. Alright. So those two pieces now cut nice and beautiful straight down. These two pieces can also be $80 if someone comes in and wants a 2x4 something. This one here as well. So I'm just gonna slap them all over here, because I might use one of these actually to lay it back down with. So now that that part is done, I take my ruler, slap it to the side somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see over there in the corner. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's not even important right now. I'm still gonna need that tape. I might need that box cutter as well. So, because what I like to do is I like to tack down my end of my print media first. So let me get the print media. I'll bring it all the way down to the edge so I can make my initial tack down and my cut. So this is the print media, 6 feet by 3 feet. Just lay that out pretty much. So that's why I say you're gonna need a wide format printer, or you're gonna need to have a relationship with someone that can do wide format printing for you. You can probably get him to do this part if you feel confident enough to do the actual process after watching me do it. I mean, but it's tricky. I don't ship these things nationwide, guys. You got to be local for me to mess with you on these. So, yeah, you can't even ask me to do these for you if you don't live in Chicago. I'm sorry. But anyway, so boom. That's the initial lay down. And then come back over and get my tack down going. To line it up, give me a couple. And I just use regular masking tape. This is the tape I believe people use for doing like painting and stuff when you want to, you know, just take down the area. It's not really sticky, but it's sticky enough. I actually use this for a lot of stuff, man. So anyway, I get that down there, make sure I got this end straight. I want to cut off just a tiny bit of the actual artwork at the end. So, because I don't want any white showing. This just needs, I mean, the end of this needs to come down to the very end. Let me see. Boom. I like that right there. That's a good tack down. Let's see. I think I like it better like this. Alright, so I'm going to tack this side down, because that's what I do. Tack that side down. Now, yep, this is gonna be nice cut at the bottom all the way down. Let me see. Boom. Not liking that exactly. Let me tack down this side first. So sometimes you make mistakes. But it's not a detrimental mistake, it's just a tack down mistake. Because I want this media to go all the way to the very, very edge. So whatever we doing, matter of fact, boom, I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on for a second. My brother gonna take care of it. Great. That's why you need to have people in there. So, yeah, I know it's taking a little bit of time, but doing stuff like this actually takes time. So, I'm not sure how much the media costs individually or nothing like that, so I can't really give you guys a piece-by-piece breakdown what it costs everything, but I charge $150 to do this job for people locally. Alright, I actually like this tack. Let's get this one down. Boom. Tack it. Like what I said. Alright. Alright. So, this is the initial tack down. Hold on, let me make sure you on. I don't even know if I hit the button. I did. Great. Alright, so that's the initial tack down. What I do is take this little piece right here. You gotta get in there. I just clipped my fingernails yesterday, so Jesus. Can't even get to the edge. Uh-oh, here we go. Alright, so fill a little bit of that media up. Don't peel up too much. You don't want it to touch back on the front either. So you peel it up. You don't have to be really careful with it or nothing. Oh yeah, guys, if you're hearing a lot of background noise, I got the heat on and it's kind of blowing. So if you're hearing some, that's the heater. So anyway, and I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'll probably lower my voice a little bit, but you bring the media back. Boom. That's where it is. I said that you're definitely gonna need that razor blade. You give that little media a little cut and just take it down all the way. You peel that up so you don't cut the actual foam board on the bottom. Just get it real close. Now, I will take, really doesn't matter, but I like to cut on these. So I will take, which one am I going to take? The one on the top or the bottom? I'm going to take the one on the bottom. Guys, you don't have to use this. I mean, they got really big squeegees that you can buy to squeegee it down and other stuff like that, but I'm not really high tech, but I get it done, and the people love the stuff after I'm done with it. Now, I'm giving up some game right here. This is $1 million game. You want to do life-size cutouts in your business, in your home-based business, in your home or whatever. I'm giving it up right now. See how much I be giving up? Y'all don't even appreciate this. Y'all don't come to the group. Y'all don't tell your friends to come check it out. Nothing. Giving up all this game. All right, so look. You take the piece right here, you slide it up under the media that's on top. Make sure to get it on top of the tape that you've already used to put the initial tack down. You always want to make sure that everything is flat, everything is even. That's always the major thing in doing this. So this is going to be your initial tack down of the print media. So you take it, flip it back. Okay, that's on there. You're good. Now, you're going to need your squeegee. I got cheap little squeegees. Just make sure that you get that tack down. Get it looking smooth. This is actually the hardest part of it because I've never really had perfect lays. Like, there's always some type of issue. So, like, you might have a little grit up under. Like, right now I have little specks. I mean, you can't catch everything, bro. And it's okay. I mean, it's not gonna mess with the actual finished product or anything. You're gonna lay all of this stuff down anywho, so you know. Boom. Cheap little squeegee, tape, razor blade. Move this down. Mine a little switch. You take it all the way down. Just keep it close to it. All that's gone now. So boom. Bottom of this looks beautiful, looks professional. That's how it's gonna be. Now I gotta go to work and I have to tack down the rest of it. And I might not even show y'all all that process, man, because it's very, very detailed and it takes a long time and all that stuff like that. So, plus, I want y'all to come to my group and be part of my group. But I'm gonna show you a little bit. So, after you get this down, boom, lay it down. You got everything how you want it. Be looking good. You take your media, you roll your media up, just the way it is. You roll it from the back forward. Make sure you got it down tight as possible. Boom. And you can make it tighter at the end. Just roll it down, roll it down, roll it down, roll it down, roll it down. Now when you get down here towards the end, just make it really, really tight. Roll it down. Alright, so it's good to go now. Like, this is ready to go on this media. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get something to hold this back while I wipe it down, wipe it down, wipe it, wipe it, wipe it down. Alright, so you don't have to wipe it down. It's just something that I do. Not being anal, but it's just always something on the shirts, man. Just to get some on the shirts. So hold on for 1 second. Yep, I know. We're not moving fast enough for y'all. I don't know if I told y'all before how many videos you watch, but if you want to see something done fast, go to the other people's videos. You want to see it done right, quality, you come see me. All right. So, this is pretty much how it's done, guys. Now, I also get another piece. Let me grab my other piece. I'm not going to show you guys everything. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to show you enough to pique your interest. You get y'all monkey asses to come back and mess with me later. But look, get you a piece because your media is going to go probably past the point. And you need something to catch that. That's why this little piece is on here now, because it caught it or whatever, but I don't need that until I get to a certain point. So let me show you though real fast, just a little bit. You roll that up, roll it back. Take your tape up that you use to tack it down. It's a lot of steps to it, guys. And guess what? Ain't nobody teach me nothing. I had to learn it on my own. And look at this, I'm giving it up. Like right now, I'm really giving it up. So you just bring it all the way back to the front of where you tacked it down at initially. You bring it all the way back. Now from this point, you can really let it go. I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to tell you. From this point, you peel up the back end of the media. And you take your flat. And the reason why I'm not going to show you, because that process is probably going to take another 20 minutes, but you take, or 30 minutes, but you take this piece, after you peel it up, you take this piece and you pretty much flatten it all the way out, as good as you can get it all the way to the back. At some point, you might want to cut your media to get off the excess to make the peel back a little more easier. And at some point, you're going to want to push this out, put this piece down here because you're going to be close to the end, and you want to be able to take the media all the way down and slice off that piece and let that catch it, and that it doesn't be any issue. I mean, I'll show you guys the process after I got it on here, but I'm not going to show you all this because it's really, really boring. Plus, I want y'all to come back and watch some stuff on the group, and I'm going to give you more of these gems and these jewels. So, I'll be back shortly. You dig?